Today we are going to be changing the hydro fluid in the 3200Z, and while we got it jacked up, I'm going to go ahead and pull these tires off and get some new ones. They're pretty much shot right now. We got 900 hours on these tires. That's the original ones. These are my handy dandy jack stands that I made. I used to work at a car stereo shop, and these are speaker cutouts for speaker boxes. So I put them to use. This thing's about 8 years old. Alright, we're going to drain the oil out of the transmission here, and that's a 1 1/8 inch socket or wrench you're going to need for right here. I'm going to be using my socket with a swivel because I don't have a wrench to fit it in that spot, so I'm going to try this real quick. I've never done this before, by the way, so bear with me. That okay. Got my oil pan underneath it now. I'm gonna take this off right here. You're supposed to use needle nose pliers to pull this oil filter out, so I'm going to try to do that. Come right out. And we are gushing out, making a mess. That's alright, I'll clean it up. I should have had my jack stand pushed up a little bit further to where my oil pan can go under it a little better. But here's the filter. Gotta get that out. Just drop it in there. We are filling up fast. Okay, after we got the oil filter out, we're going to go ahead and take these caps off the fill reservoirs. That's going to help it drain out a little faster down there. Apparently the one in the back is the right wheel motor, and this is the left wheel motor. I'm about to drain that one. Okay, this is the filters that you're going to be replacing right here. They come with an O-ring for each one. and the O-ring is for this right here that you pulled off. You're gonna just pull this one off and throw it away and put the new one on. Just like so. So I'm about to put my other oil filter in. I got my O-ring on my cap ready to go. And this is the part number for the oil filter, by the way. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Focus. There you go. Alright, I'm going to put the filter back in. And I'm going to put this side on the outside right here. That's what the inside looks like. There it goes. It just goes right on in there. And get this back in. Make sure you don't cross thread it. You get a few turns by hand first, and then you can tighten it up with your wrench. Alright, I've got this on low setting, by the way, and I'm not going to really bear on it. That should be tight enough. That's it, reinstalled. I'm going to wipe it all dry to make sure I don't have any leaks. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull this other side off. That's it right here. Yeah. That's it right there. Alright, got my impact on this side. I'm going to go ahead and try to take this off. Was a little tight. And we are pushing it. So you see this mess I'm making? Make sure whenever if you do put it on blocks, that you have room to put your drain pan underneath it, because obviously I didn't. That's how you make a good mess. In case I didn't mention it, you might want to have clearance for your jack stand for your drain pan to be underneath where it's going to drain out. And also, this is not like a regular oil change where you would warm up the engine to where the oil would drain out easier. You want to make sure this is cold so you don't get burned underneath it. The filter back in. Kind of gotta feel it out. There it goes. Just like so. That's in. Cross thread it, make sure you get a few turns on it before you put a wrench on it. There we go. We'll get our wrench. Put it on the lowest setting. Ready? Here we go. And that should be tight enough, I think. So you see that bolt right next to that hose where it goes into the wheel motor? That's a 7/16 bolt that you have to remove. All it is a vent, so whenever you're filling the reservoirs, it's going to be able to vent and be able to go into the wheel motor. Yeah. So after you take the bolt out, the 7/16 bolt, you're going to want to keep your eye on that whenever you're filling the reservoirs back up, and because that's where it's going to start flowing out once it's full. And once it's full, you want to go ahead and just cap that off. Alright, now it's time to fill the reservoirs. I'm putting 20W50 motor oil in it. And in case you forget what to put in it, there's a little diagram if you have this mower. It also shows you how to release the hydros. And it's basically a flathead screwdriver that you have to turn a quarter turn right at the front of the wheel motor. And I've already done that. And this is going to go down real slow. It holds a whole lot of oil, so I think it's like 10 quarts total. So I got 2 of these jugs. I'm using this one to fill this reservoir and this one to fill this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this one down. You got to be patient with this because it takes a long time to drain into the wheel motor. hydro's already released. You're supposed to start it, run through the motions with the control arms about 5 or 6 times to purge the line. So the next step is to re-engage the bypass valve, which is the big screwdriver, flat screw thingy. You're going to turn it back a quarter turn from the way you turned it earlier. So that wheel motor I just turned clockwise about a quarter turn until it doesn't go anymore. Get on the other side and re-engage that side. And that one you turn counterclockwise. We're gonna get on the mower, start it, and do the same process over again. I had the deck down, by the way, to get access to those. Let's see what kind of mess we left.